Hello, Experior Financial. It's time to dive into this week's Getting to Know You question. But first, a quick reminder, your convention in Toronto is approaching fast. It's going to be July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Now, for those of you who've already purchased your tickets, great work. For those of you who haven't, make sure you buy them today. You don't want to wait. Trust me, lock it in. Now, last week, we talked to you about what unique skills or qualities do you have that sets you apart in the competitive landscape of insurance and entrepreneurship? Now, the responses were fantastic. Thank you for sending them in. And now it's time to reveal our top 3 picks and the winner from last week. Pick number 1 from Mississauga, Ontario, Romeo John. Impressed with his coachability, discipline, knowledge, team spirit, consistency, and resilience. Truly a well-rounded individual. Pick number 2 was Charo Martinez from Calgary, Alberta. Captures our heart with her moment-seizing attitude, patience, and dedication to client education. A true advocate for her clients. And number 3, from Perkasie, Pennsylvania, Nilaveni Kandukuri, I hope I got that right, stands out with compassion, leadership, stellar communication skills, and a client-first approach. And our winner is, drumroll, Charo Martinez. Congratulations, Charo. A special t-shirt is on its way to you. Now, for this week's question, how do you envision your ideal work-life balance, and what steps are you taking to achieve this within the context of your career? It's about finding harmony between our personal and professional lives. Now, oftentimes we hear people talk about work-life balance, but I'll propose, what about work-life harmony? This concept is about blending your personal life in a way that is complementary, so that it's not competing or conflicting. I'll give you an example of this. One of my good friends who is pretty well known, he was the gentleman who discovered a young guy named Justin Bieber and helped him bring his music to the world. And I remember Scooter was doing an interview where he has a lot going on in his life. He represents some of the largest music moguls and personalities on earth. He has some incredible businesses and companies he's built. And people were asking him, how do you do it? How do you spend time with your family and stay healthy and manage all these incredible artists and build these businesses? How do you do everything? You know, where's your work-life balance, they asked. And he laughed and he says, I'm not a fan of work-life balance, because when you balance something, you have to put it on a scale and you have to weigh it against the other things in your life. That means your family has to be weighed against your health, or your health has to be weighed against your business. He goes, the truth is, all of these things are important to me. He said, the way I like to think about it is work-life harmony. Think of an orchestra. If you were trying to get the woodwinds and the strings and the horns and the drums to all play in balance, that would just create noise. But when you can get them to play in harmony, it creates beautiful music. And so my question to you is, what does work-life harmony look like in your life? And just like in any orchestra, there'll be moments when the drums are going to be loudest. There'll be moments when the horns will be loudest. There'll be moments when the percussion or the different instruments will all have their moment to shine. But when you interweave the harmony of all the different elements at different moments, that's what creates the music. I think it's very similar with our lives. There'll be moments where your health is the most important thing and you're all in. There'll be moments where your business really needs the focus. Same thing with your family. Are there elements? So my question is, how will you create that type of harmony? And what does that look like to you? If you had the perfect harmony in your life, how would you go about creating that? Now, at the convention, we're going to do this exercise called Designing Your Ideal Day, which has been life-changing for many, many people. I've had the privilege to speak to hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. We have active clients in 133 countries, and this one exercise is a absolute crowd favorite. People love it. We're going to do it at the convention, so make sure you're there. And we're going to help you figure out, how do you want to live each and every day? Once you have that vision, we're going to help you figure out, how close are you to actually living this day each and every day of your life, and what steps you need to take in order to make every day your ideal day. Now, remember, let's share your thoughts and let's prepare to dive deep into these life-changing concepts together in Toronto. Just a reminder, the dates are July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Buy your tickets now if you haven't already. I know this event will fill up very fast. We're excited to see you there. We're going to forge new paths to achieving work-life harmony together. Now, until then, keep striving, keep sharing your stories, and let's all grow stronger together. So make sure to answer this week's question. One more time, what does work-life balance look like to you? And more specifically, in business, what are you doing to make it happen?